Mm-hmm. Tactical. So you'll pull up Instagram and I will do Facebook. Good to go. All right then. Podcast
All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend, and with me, as always, is my beautiful co-host, Call Girl Six, better known as Fox.
Hey y'all.
You see who's alcoholic? You see that big ass glass she got?
Anyway, y'all.
Fits one bottle of wine.
A whole ball.
To the shenanigans. Let me bring up the gram feed.
Right.
All right, Fox, how you feeling, baby?
I feel pretty good, you know.
Got yourself together after the incident earlier?
Yep. Yep, I did. I got myself together. And for those of you who don't know, there almost was no Fox today. There was almost no Fox today. I almost died.
We almost lost a real one.
Yeah, a real, like the whole world would have felt this, okay? Except for, some people, because you know how they get. But anyway.
They would have felt it, though.
They would have felt it, though. Yeah, they would have felt it. So I almost choked off with some food today, and I was the only one in the kitchen.
Her and the dog.
Me and my dog. And my dog was looking at me like, she was sitting down being a good girl, and she was just looking at me like, what you want me to do? Like,
you good?
Bitch, bark. Do something. Help.
Yeah,
Help me, okay?
My thing is the amount of fucking barking and talking that she do any time.
Right. You hear it all through the podcast.
Anytime you hear a dog, that's the one you hearing. Right there. That is the one you hearing.
This is the day she decided not to do anything, which is beyond me. I don't understand.
Yeah. She just sat there, looked at her. Fox came in, eyes watery, just hugged me. I'm like, what's up? You had a moment or something?
I almost lost my life.
Over some brown stew chicken.
Yes.
I was almost a widower over some goddamn brown stew chicken and russet potatoes.
I almost lost my life. Those of you in the Facebook chat, let me know if y'all can hear us and see us very well while you in there.
I think I know what the problem was last time. We good.
Okay, cool.
All right, so which one you want to get into first, Fox?
Well, we're going to talk about chivalry versus chauvinism. That's what we want to talk about.
So, kind of been batting around the idea and thought about it and really come to the conclusion that chivalry and chauvinism really based in the same idea. Like, chivalry, I think that is really just like chauvinism has a negative connotation and chivalry doesn't, because women like chivalry, they don't like chauvinism. So chivalry comes from me opening the door for you and doing all that. It's showing like, oh, a woman shouldn't do that. A woman shouldn't do that. But when you say like, oh, you want this CEO position, oh no, a woman shouldn't do that. Now it's chauvinism. You get what I'm saying? So it's rooted in the same idea that you shouldn't be doing this because of whatever. And one of the reasons they said that like door opening became such a thing for women is just because you was open up. Like one of the stories I heard was like them big ass castle doors, right? Like you think about like Game of Thrones. We sitting out there, we done came back, you know, the Rangers done came back. Oh, we've been out here fighting the White Walkers, and we waiting for this little ass woman who went and got some potatoes to open the goddamn door. We freezing. Ma'am, move, I got this. But I get off, $2.75, rip the door open. All right, let's get on in here. This and that, everybody getting, oh yeah, you're such a gentleman, all that stuff. So it came from the idea you can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It came from the idea that we supposed to provide and protect and everything, right? So with that provide and protect, I think that's I think chauvinism is the bad that comes with if you have chivalry. Because like, you know, those, how do you say, egalitarian societies or whatever, when you have those, a lot of times they have what you call like straight equality. Like they believe in straight equality, but ain't nobody holding no doors.
Yeah.
Or what's across the door. So it's like all of those little nice things that you like, that shit ain't there.
Yeah, so, you know, when you look up the definition of it, right, it talks about, and I do agree that it's in the same breath. So we have a societal view of what chivalry is, and it's supposed to be this, oh my God, he did this, he opened the doors, the pleasantries, nightly, da-da-da-da. But the definition of that, which is, I was like, okay, so this is what we're rolling with then, huh? So basically, the definition of chivalry is a combination of qualities expected of an ideal knight, especially courage, honor, courtesy, justice, and readiness. This is the part that got me, readiness to help the weak. Okay.
Because we thought women was the weak.
So I guess it does come, you know, and then when you look at chauvinism, I spelled that wrong. Anyway.
They can't even see it. You just told on yourself.
No, I spelled it right in the chat anyway. Well, when I shared the page. Excessive or prejudiced support of one's own cause, group, or sex. Yeah, so I guess it's the energy behind whatever it is that you're doing.
So chauvinism isn't just more of a male-dominated thing?
No, anybody can be a chauvinist. Just you guys do it more often.
So, okay.
That's it. You guys do it more often, so that's what it is.
More often. Yeah, and I really think that it comes in the same place of just like you're inept to do it. We feel like you're inept to do it. It's just that chivalry looks good. Chauvinism doesn't. You know what I mean? Go ahead and check the feed back quick to make sure it's up. But yeah, so people, I don't know. I think it comes to a lot of things where it's like a lot of times in life we always want to accept. We all want the good. We all about the good. We good, give us good, give us good, give us good. We don't never want to deal with the bad, right? Like, but the point of the matter is, it's like you cannot want the bad, but you got to understand that the bad come with it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you just go out there, shake your ass on the gram, this and that, take a bunch of wild ass pictures, body looking amazing, all this and that. If you do that, and then a man, billionaire come by, he like, damn, all right, Fox, you got it going on, blah, 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 and he get you for that. You got to understand that there's a chance that he might not treat you phenomenally. You know what I'm saying? Like, the riches and the stuff would be there, but the love that you ultimately want and stuff like that, that ultimately might not be there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know if when you're talking about chauvinism, how people would how did we change it as a society to this, or chivalry? How do we change it as a society to just this, oh my God, you're supposed to act like this, and the third? How did we change it? Because so it was them doing what they're supposed to do to help the weak. So now we accept that part, not knowing the true definition of it. But then in the same token, we want to, you know, hey, I need a man who's going to treat me basically like I'm weak, because that's what the real definition of it is, right? So I just think, how did we change it to something to make it look as if it's something positive when in all actuality, the very background of it is
pussy.
Yeah.
No.
To help the weak.
Pussy is.
Oh, you're saying
yeah,
it's
pussy
because
is why. Pussy is why. Because I'm going to tell you, pussy make people do some wild things. You know what I mean? When y'all be talking about that P power, that's why men got to have P discipline, right? Like, but yeah, you talk about that P power, and I think it's just that people. It goes back to people just making it what they want it to be, right? It's I wanted to be this, I wanted to be that, and then I think it just got so extended to a point now where you got like You got the young lady who was like on Instagram Live or something saying like, yo, if my man take me out, I don't know how y'all be dealing with these broke ass dudes. And if my man take me out and I got 15 friends, he paying for all of them. They my friends. Like, what you mean? This and that. And it's like, these are the type of expectations we got. And this is why dudes be feeling the same way. Like, I think like what's going to wind up happening is, the same way that women got so tired of men shit at a certain point that you just saw women just like, forget it. I'ma just, I'ma just be by myself. I'ma just do this and that. I'm just gonna work on me. I'ma focus on me. Didn't zero good. All she did was look good to do the same dumb shit over and over again. Men gonna start doing the same shit. We just gonna be back in the gym more. We're gonna be looking great with the hoochie daddy shit. Oh, okay.
Y'all do the same things already right now.
That's what I'm talking about. I was saying like we going more into seeing more and more of that.
Yeah.
Because it's just getting to a point where it's just like being out there. Like I think even with dating, right? Like from a dating perspective, I think it is inherently more dangerous for a woman to date, but I think it is harder for a man to date. What do you think?
Explain what you mean by harder for a woman to date.
I said it's more dangerous for a woman to date.
Yeah. So explain that. What do you mean dangerous? Why is it dangerous for us to date?
Because motherfuckers want sex and they'll rape you. Like dudes don't be getting raped that often.
So we don't. Well, they
dudes,
don't.
We don't.
Listen,
Hold up,
well,
big dick,
don't.
Big dick Fox over here. We don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't. But so you just be smart with your dates. Like, what are you doing? Are you really? What are you doing?
Checking for Adam's apple with your big old dick dragging across the fucking rug. You can't even lift your arm after shoulders today. He look.
I do. I think that you made me lose my train of thought.
You're saying about you saying do better at like screening your dates type.
Yeah.
thing.
So not only screening your dates, but choosing where you're going, when you're going on these dates. Like, so if you're talking about going to somebody's home, I think that's a big no-no. That's my personal preference. Like, you do what you want with yourself. I do know people, oh, hey, I'm cooking dinner at the house. Won't you come over? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Some people do that. That wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be doing that when I just met you.
Came to my house.
That was after we went on a few dates. That's been after we've been on a few dates. But no, that's not something I recommend. So I think that you need to be more logical about what's going on and have your own safety in mind.
So that kind of leads into a conversation about, so when we're talking about it, Bunny had told me a good way to risk versus reward, saying the risk versus reward thing. Because I was saying like for instance, when we talk about things like when a woman gets raped or something, nobody's talking about like don't believe the victim or blame the victim. But at a certain point, there's a certain level of like, you kind of should have knew better in certain situations. And I mean like, and I'm not just talking about like, I'm talking about getting raped, getting robbed, getting whatever. She called it risk versus reward, Bunny. But and I was saying like, that you gotta, I'm like, yo, you kind of gotta know better. Like for instance, it's like if I walk through a hood that ain't I know it's a rough hood. It ain't my hood. I go through wearing red or blue or some shit like that, right? And I come through there late night, 2 o'clock in the morning, south side of Chicago, south side of any fucking bad city or whatever. And I get thumped, get robbed and everything else. Now, there is a you shouldn't blame me because I'm the victim. That shouldn't happen to me. I should be able to walk anywhere in the United States and be okay. However, there's also some like, dog, what was you doing walking through the south side of Chicago? Don't know nobody with $1,000 in your pocket and ain't got a strap on you.
So tell me how that correlates to a rape victim.
So what I'm saying is like, if a rape victim was to, like if you was to go, like is what you're saying about like you got to be better is not sensible. Like if you was to go to a dude's house, some creep dude was like, oh, well, just come to the house, come on over to my place, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't know him, this and that, da. He shouldn't do anything to you. That shouldn't happen to you. But you got to have some discernment to understand about how you putting yourself in a bad situation. Okay,
so I agree with that part. I mean, stranger danger. We've been taught that in kindergarten. So don't, and even if somebody's, oh, he's just so nice, calm, whatever. He wouldn't do that. You don't know these people.
Yeah, I'm telling you right people, now.
So yeah, he might.
Serial killers nowadays, with all these girls trying to get flued out, they would be putting up fucking Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
I don't understand how, this is my thing too. Like, I really don't understand how these children are being taken and you have so many people out there just willingly giving themselves up.
Yo,
Basically, that's what it is. You're willingly giving yourself up. You're gonna go to anybody who calls you, but yet you choose to snatch these babies.
Yo, man, Gacy and Bundy and all them dudes, man, they would have been out here putting up Will Smith numbers. All these girls are, all you want to do is get flued out? Okay, come on over here. This and that. Skinned. Motherfucker in here wearing her skin in the basement because all these dumbass, yo, I'm about to get flued out. Okay. Okay, you're going to get cremated too in that same cheap ass goddamn rainbow dress.
Rainbow.
You're going to get flued out. Yeah. So what Bunny's saying, basically we should ignore all the glaring red flags of a dangerous situation. Exactly. Like if you, like for instance, let's say this happened. You in college. You on campus or whatever, and the basketball team's having a party. So you at Miami. You down there at the U. Basketball team having a party. They invite you.
I was trying to put a sign up, but I had to wind my
Just
head.
you.
Like that wasn't gonna work. They invite. How do I?
They
invited just me.
Mm-hmm.
How the team look though? No. I'm sorry.
Oh, Gloria gangbang over here. It'll be right there. But
what the team looking like? Let me see.
Yeah, but it's but you know what I'm saying? Like, so something was to happen to you that night. Yeah, them dudes are dirtbags. But you ain't exactly make the smartest fucking decisions.
You didn't, yeah.
By being there. So I think that's really what people be trying to get at about certain things where it's like, and then it's just, and this is a perfect case of like when people just be yelling at each other, right? Because what happened is like men will be saying it like when a man say something like, well, what did she do or something? And then a lot of women will respond with, well, it don't matter what she did.
We should be able to go to a party without expecting to get raped.
Yeah, you should, but it's just like with a dude. It's like if a dude tell me, he'll be like, yeah, I went to a party, I got drunk, this and that. She took my wallet, she did all of this other stuff. Then we go to phone ports all the time in the military. You go in there, we had a dude come back with no pants. We called that dude, called that dude Sponge. We called him Sponge, his last name, no pants. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say his last name was Smith because that ain't what it is. It's like, oh, Sponge Smith, no pants. Because he came back, I'm talking about with a T-shirt on.
Tidy whities.
No. I'm talking about dick out. MAs had him on, the military police had him on a pier. So, hey, Art, don't be judging Art. Art in the chat talking about some y'all be putting them drinks back, yo.
You want some? You
already seen how we did when we was in Tampa, Art, when you was over there. Art on the damn chair calling all the hogs. It's fucking all the animals outside the house looking in like it's fucking Noah's Ark out there because Art out there. Art out that motherfucker sound like a big block shit. That boy breathes in Hellcat. Like,
you know what got him started, Art? All right, you done got him started.
Yeah, that boy out there breathing with a supercharger, like, sir, it's a fucking Wendy's. Like my boy out.
He's already embarrassed.
Oh shit, yo, Art, my dog. Oh God. Oh. All right. I'm gonna get off your ass for a minute. What Dave said in the chat? Dave said gender roles came into play when people didn't know any better. Yeah, you still laughing about Art? Art over there with that Hemi. That boy that boy was in there shaking the hardwood. Like, you over there. It's Gajira.
Guys, I'm sorry. It was just so funny. You had to be there to.
Yeah, I think we still got pictures, boy. Hey, Art, you lucky you my dog, boy, because I'm telling you right now, the way that I will be putting some pictures up on the motherfucking screen, sharing the screen, with you just over there, hey, and his tongue was shaking like on SpongeBob, like, I'm ready. Oh, fuck's out there. Boy. But all right, I ain't going to do it to you. So Dave said gender roles came into play when people didn't know any better. I don't know. Like, that's the thing we got a bad habit of, and I got a shirt that I wear that I think is funny, but it's not accurate because we say it's a shirt that say we're like I am not my grandparents or we are not my grandparents.
Oh yeah, you wore that the other day.
Yeah, I wore it to the gym, and it's like
it says dear racism, I am not my grandparents.
Sincerely these hands. But
yeah.
It's a joke and it's funny, but keep it a buck. Yo, you know how afraid I'm talking about, you know how afraid motherfuckers in the hood is of dogs? Just imagine a couple German shepherds get loose out there. People be scattering like roaches when the lights come on. Like, we not built like our ancestors. And that's another example. Like, we'll sit there and say, like, gender roles got made. And I don't necessarily agree with that or how gender roles went. Because I think it was just efficient for the time. Like, we be, like, the hardest thing we could do these days is judge yesterday's actions by today's standards. Because we'll never meet, like even you think
That's
about.
why so many don't meet it now.
Yeah, because we sitting there, like, if you talk about, like, being a breadwinner, it's hard to be a single breadwinner. Like, do I pay the heavy bills? Yeah. But Fox pays bills and she works. Like, this ain't no shit with just Fox is just on a free ride. You know what I mean? She on a full scholarship. You know what I mean?
First
No.
of all, I don't want to be a housewife. Let's get that all the way clear.
She rather me.
I tried that. That ain't my shit. Okay?
She want to be out there in them
I
damn
don't want to.
streets. That's why she want to be out there in them goddamn streets.
I like to have my own stuff. That's all. I don't need to be asked, hey, can I get $5? I'm going to, what do you need $5 for?
All right,
no,
so
we ain't doing that.
So put it like this. So
I
if
had
I was
that
a
before.
millionaire,
I don't wanna do that.
no. So if I was so if I'm a millionaire, we wealthy, rich, and I just straight up off the rip just was like, yo, here's your allowance of a couple grand, or this and that, do whatever you want with. So you don't gotta add. So you don't gotta feel uncomfortable by asking. Then would you rethink that situation?
I would still want to have something I'm doing on my own. That's just me.
Yeah, something you're doing on your own and paying bills is a different thing.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have to pay the bills then. No.
That's what I'm saying about. But it's up to like, then would you be against the whole like?
I want to see the bills, see how whatever what's going on. I just like to be nosy like that. But
Nah, fuck that. If I'm a millionaire, I'm paying these bills. Don't worry about this OnlyFans subscription.
What's going on?
Don't worry about this goddamn X videos red or premium Pornhub. Don't ask me no goddamn questions. Like you gonna did you not get your allowance?
What's going on? Okay?
Is your card? Did anybody
Ladies,
try to repo your card today?
What's going on? Okay?
I just show you how nosy women is. It's like
Whatever.
you pay all the bills. I want
It's
to
not
know how
nosy.
you
It's
pay.
aware. Being aware of your surroundings. That's all.
Yo, people just
Being aware.
Why in the world do people love to just like? Well, this word has a negative connotation, so I just need to say this word because I don't like the way nosy sound. Aware.
Yeah, I'm aware. I want to be aware of what's going on. I want to be well informed about
I'm
what's going on.
I'm gonna open some shit that don't got my name on
household.
it to be aware.
That's right.
Anyway, so Dave, I can't say that I agree with gender roles came into play when people don't know any better. It was like gender roles, people knew better. Like, what could you do? Men made all the money. Women barely worked or didn't work or something like that.
We were just always looked at as weak and damsels in distress. Oh, she needs help. Oh, she can't do this. Oh, she can't do that. So it became that what it is today, and it's been flipped to like, oh, I need somebody to do that for me. But then when they look at you as weak, then that's a problem. Yeah,
so it's kind of like you can't want to be like a lot of women you'll see where they don't want to get they want to be children. Like it's like from a point of like they want the respect of a man, they want to be treated like a woman, the respect of a man, and the accountability of a child. Because it's like I don't want to be like, oh, I want to have my money and I want to spend shit, but I don't want to help with the bills and I don't want to lift the heavy shit and I don't want to do this and that. And none of us really. Well, I'm, you know what I mean, I came from good stock. You know what I mean, I like to lift the heavy shit and put it back down, but you know what I mean. But that's what my joy is, right? A little bit of manual labor, but that's what it come down to. You can't have it both ways, like. If somebody taking care of everything, like you can't like it's not a lot of cases where somebody's gonna take care of everything and also be wonderful for you. Like if I paid every single thing you had, there was nothing that you wanted that you didn't have. I ain't really trying to hear much, and I'm not trying to hear much fussing. You know what I'm saying?
Explain what you mean. Hear much fussing.
No, I don't really.
What would there be the fuss about then? If I got everything I want and I need, then. I'm good. You
got everything you need right now.
I know.
You still be fussing. Still be goddamn fussing. So what I'm saying is, don't nobody want to hear no fun. That shit is up here like, I just bought you a brand new damn Jaguar and a lot of letters.
So you can go do what now? What that means?
So I can tell you, and then you.
While you doing what?
See, that's when you were trying to be aware. Stop being so damn aware.
That's right.
Stop being so. Martin Luther King changed history, and you know what he was doing. You know what Martin Luther King was doing while he was out here having a dream, cracking cheeks.
Anyway,
he was cracking cheeks.
Well, Coretta Scott needed to have been more aware.
She was aware.
Well, she needed to be more proactive.
Proactive about what?
Cracking cheeks.
Nah, Martin was out there cheek cracker number one.
Crack his damn cheeks.
Ground beef. Everybody goes for what benefits them. I 100% agree with that, Dave.
Yeah.
and anybody that gets flued out is blatantly irresponsible in my mind. I'm not gonna say blatantly irresponsible.
What's up, Aunt? Hey, bro.
What's going on? I'm not gonna say blatantly irresponsible, but I'm gonna say like you got to do a little bit of homework. Like if you meet a dude on Instagram, he DM you saying I'm gonna fly you out, then you get flued out. You asking to be on the milk carton. Like you are a t-shirt, bucko. Like that is bad decision making.
If you feel like you can't handle yourself, if you're not,
you don't know.
No, if you're not,
don't agree.
Whatever.
Don't agree.
If you've been to wherever city he's in before and you know the area, then okay.
So what? Don't nobody get shot in that city? They got zero murders in that city.
She might be packing too. We shoot too.
People get shot all the time with a gun. You think that people being? Do you think that gangbangers only shoot at gangbangers without guns? Like he ain't got the strap on him.
No, we're talking about somebody going into someone else's territory. So if she's familiar with that territory, or regardless of the fact, she can protect herself. So she needs to make that a part of her preparedness plan. When
I'm telling you right now,
plan.
You get one DM, you think he cute. You get one DM and he say I'm gonna fly you out, and you fly on that, you a damn fool. Ain't no preparedness plan. What do you think that is? Like you think what's salt? You think they salt out here? Like you about to get your ass river danced on by a bunch of grown ass men?
You don't know what's gonna happen. So always so you telling me either or. If he doesn't fly me out, if I decide to go out,
that's something
go out of town, just whatever, and I meet somebody there, it's not a difference.
What I'm saying is like somebody just like that should be a red flag. Like I don't know you at all. I'm flying you out off of one DM. I just see Fox Emil on Instagram. Boop. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to fly you out. If you come, you dumb.
If I come, I'm dumb.
Yes.
Why I gotta be dumb? Because I decided to go and take a travel that someone else is sponsoring.
You won't get to watch it.
I don't have to be where he is. I can be in my own facility. I can be in my own hotel. Okay. He don't have to know which hotel. I can tell him the Comfort Inn, and I'm at the damn wherever else.
That's cool. Everybody gonna watch your Lifetime story except you.
Ain't nobody gonna watch my.
That's gonna be watching your goddamn Lifetime story because that's gonna happen out here. Like, but I could have handled myself. This and that. You're gonna be like them dudes from Detroit Survival or whatever it be. And you grab the gun and you do this and that. You're gonna be able to like, yeah, all you gotta do, you got your heat and this and that. You're gonna be like, wake up in heaven like, damn, that's crazy. I want to make some dumbass decisions. Like,
I don't see. So I understand how it can be dangerous. However,
I'm saying that you have to know somebody a little bit. You got to get some type of, you got to do something to get a warm fuzzy. There's no way you're going to tell them you get a warm fuzzy off a dude just saying, hey, Fox, want to fly you out to pick a place.
I didn't say that. So maybe it's whatever vibe, but people can be whoever they want to be across the lines of internet, right? So what I would say, like I was just saying, if you go and travel somewhere, it's no different than being in that area you're not familiar with and meeting someone there.
Okay, let me reword this because something's slipping past right now. Let me reword this because something's slipping past right quick. So I'm saying that if that's all the communication that happens, we're not talking about, oh, it's a vibe, is this? And I'm talking about the communication is, hey, Fox, trying to crack them cheeks, come to Dubai.
Now, first of all, I'm not going to entertain trying to crack them
You're
cheeks.
not, but that's what I'm saying about that's stupid if you was to fly out under those circumstances.
And that's another thing, too. Just like the last podcast, I think we mentioned, or the podcast before, about the girl who was flued out and then she ended up getting kicked out, getting sent back to the airport because she was staying with old boy and didn't give him no ass. And he was like, she didn't give me no ass. Tell my mama, buddy. So I feel like with situations like that, if somebody tell me I'm flying you out, I want some cheeks, I'm not finna go for that because I don't need your hassle.
I'll fly you out and I'm
you
cracking
can fucking
some
fly me out and I'm not gonna let you know where I'm at. I'm gonna enjoy my stay.
So you ain't even gonna chill with me?
I don't have to be up under you. No, if you tell me you want some cheeks, no. I don't even know you. You don't even know if my cheeks are good cheeks, but you want them. No, I'm good.
Only pussy better than good pussy is new pussy. So you know they'll be happy with those good new cheeks, straight up. So no, but see now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I 100% don't agree with that. I'm gonna get to these comments and then I'm about to that part. So Dave was still talking about Art and the Hellcat that saying he having a full convo in the sleep. Art over here telling all the secrets. Art can't hold no water. He was telling us about some candy he stole from the candy lady back in '95 and shit like that. Like Art can't hold no water. All right, Bunny said, "Oh no, the people need to see that." I think she talking about the shirt.
No, she's talking about the video of Art. We don't have a video of Art, by the way. We don't have it. We didn't do that. I was going to because I like taking pictures of people while they sleep,
Hey,
showing
hey,
their ass. But I didn't do
Art,
it.
Art, let me tell you something.
That's the day my arm got injured, and I couldn't do
Art,
anything.
let me tell you something.
You
Both
lucky.
of these arms worked, and I got the footage. So I'm telling you, you get out here, you get crazy, Art. You get a little too grown. I'm about to show everybody you hear me. I'm showing everybody you hear me. What did he say? Dog. Oh, Dave was talking about when we was talking about the dogs getting loose. He said,
Yeah.
"Dog get loose. I'm jumping on the closest car available."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big facts. Don't care how rich I am. I'm never paying for premium. Yo, Bunny, you's a perv. You know what Bunny talking about. She's like, I'm walking regular ass Pornhub. And oh, no, Fox says Pornhub
Yes,
is for peasants.
Pornhub is for peasants, by the way. Okay.
Yo, you talking, the funny shit about you talking about, it's all free porn.
Well, whatever. That station is just, no.
That station, like it's a radio station. I mean,
Radio.
you just
Fuck
over here
that
turning the
station.
dial over here for audio porn. Like,
No.
Bunny said, I agree with Fox.
Yeah,
and
women
Art
shouldn't
said,
have to.
I'm
yeah.
not saying that women have to, but what I'm saying is this. That goes into the same thing of if a man say he want to fly you out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see what Bunny said. Low brow. You gotta give me something more than that, Bunny. I ain't that smart.
Low brow.
But if men want to, so if a woman, like, my thing is this, is like, if a person meets you and I say, like, I want to crack cheeks and you don't want to be bothered, don't come. Like, you saying, I can do this, I can come out and I can do this and that.
So it depends now. That right there would depend on me. If I'm like, I'm
Bunny
not
talking
really in
about
the
the porn,
mood.
lowbrow.
Oh, okay. If I'm not in the mood to travel, then I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to do it. But if I'm like, oh yeah, I've never been to Dubai. Let me go and see what it's about. I'm gone, and you're not gonna know, okay, where I am or anything. You're not gonna know anything.
No,
I'm gonna be
so you
gone.
think it's okay. So since this dude came up on some creep shit, you think it's okay that, like, I'm just gonna take his money and not even meet him?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of women in Atlantic City
Yeah, and I know there's a lot
Vegas
of
that
women
would
will
agree
agree
to
with
you.
me. I know a lot of women will agree with me when they hear and see this. So
Okay.
yeah, of course.
Okay,
if
so
it's
this-
someplace I haven't been, I want dying to go. Yes, okay,
No.
sure.
I think that-
I might be courteous enough to call and say, "Hey, I made it," and he might say some other dumb shit, corny shit, and I might be like, "You know what? I don't know. This probably wasn't the best idea. Maybe we should meet up some other time." And I'm hanging up the phone.
Yeah, so that's a perfect example. So, like, I get it, right? And this goes in,
And I'm gone.
and I'm gonna capitalize on what Bunny say. We have to teach our daughters that they never owe a man sex, and we have to teach our sons that they shouldn't expect sex just because they did something extravagant.
I agree.
So I
Absolutely.
agree with that, and I'm not saying, but the thing is about it, it's like, when should a man expect sex? And Bunny, you goddamn hypocrite, you
That's
already
not-
said.
First of
Bunny
all,
already said that she take a man on a date. She take a man on a date like, hey, you better break off some dick. Like, she already said that. So Bunny, I'm not playing that shit, right? So
you caparoni over there, Bunny.
Bunny over there talking about some. Let me go ahead and Bunny fly some. If Bunny was was single and flying people out, let me tell you something. Old boy, get there, put the dick on the table, put the dick on the table. So but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that men should expect sex. But what I'm saying,
you just asked, when should men expect sex? Like, that's not our fucking problem when y'all feel like y'all want to expect it. That just because you can expect everything, but that don't mean you're gonna get it.
Okay,
so you need
but
to understand
what
that
I'm saying
there's
is-
a grave possibility that you're gonna be declined.
okay, but what I'm saying is, don't go and use a man. Like, what I'm saying is, don't go and use a man because your bum ass couldn't get to Dubai and he paid to get to Dubai. It's like, if you're not fucking with him, don't fuck with him. It's
That's-
like, just keep it a buck.
Just being resourceful, that's all.
That's not being resourceful. Whore? Like, that's not being fucking resourceful.
Hey, or if I ain't giving no cheeks, being resourceful.
Yo, I'm telling you, and that's the shit right
using the
there.
resources.
And that's the shit right
That's
there.
it.
That when you fuck around and get some incel that fucked up his tax money or his re-up money to fly you out there because he thought you was the baddest thing smoking, that's when you get a stalker. And it's like, well, look at this dude stalking me. He this and that, da, da, da. No, he gonna wear your skin. Because you took all his re-up money. He can't go back to the block. Don't use a man like, why we teaching our sons and daughters, yes.
So tell me this.
No, hold up. My son
Okay.
shouldn't expect sex, and my daughter shouldn't have to give sex because some man flew him out. But I'm gonna also tell my daughter, don't go out there. Like, if a dude was to fly her out, she know I'm not going to fly out there to do that because of the fact of what could possibly happen. And it's like, why are you just using the dude? Like, oh, I'm gonna use the dude so I can go to Dubai. Don't use him.
So wait.
You strong, independent. Do your goddamn thing.
Let's bring
You
this
take your
back.
bum ass to Dubai.
Let's bring it back. So, if this guy flew somebody out, and
Now, this is the goalpost being moved, gentlemen.
and
Listen.
no, it's not the goalpost being moved. It's the same thing. She can go out there with her own money to take care of herself. She needs to make sure that she's able to take care of herself while she's there, right? In case some bullshit go down. Put her little safeguards in place. So if everything is good, if she tells this guy, hey, you know, okay, I want some cheeks, I'm like, I'm not giving cheeks. I don't even know you. Oh, well,
now
you can get to know me.
We're not talking about that.
Okay, but that happens
But
more
no,
often
what I'm
than
saying
not.
is now this is you moving the goalposts.
No, it's not. Nobody's going to say, hey, I want some cheeks. Fly you out. No. They're going to be like, oh, baby, it's okay. We don't have to do none of that. Other than, okay, you said, now here go your
now
words.
Now we're talking about it ain't. So if a
okay.
dude say, so I'm talking about this. If a dude expected you to come out here up here like, and I'm not even saying you got to screw him when you get out there, but I'm just saying if you have no intentions of dealing with a man, you have no intentions of even meeting this man, you just want to get flown out to Dubai, that's trash. Like, you shouldn't do that.
I'm 50-50 on it. It's trash-ish. Trash.
Trash-ish? What you mean? That's sanitation worker.
It's trash.
That's the shit we put out on the curb on Tuesdays. Like,
trash-esque.
No, ain't no way in the world we teaching our daughters to be like, oh, if a man fly you out.
Trash-esque.
If a man willing to fly you out, so you willing to teach our daughters that if a man fly you out, if the man say he gonna fly you out somewhere and you don't like him, you think he ugly, you don't even want to talk to him, just fly out there and have your own money and do this and that.
You know what? Honestly, you know, so there's a part of me that wants to be that way, and then there's another part of me that's being fair and logical and all that. And so I would tell my daughters, he's gonna be a bugaboo. He's gonna fucking get on your nerves, so don't do it. That's what I would say.
My thing is this:
but if he wants to fly you out and you find him interesting, then
that's
you
different.
take your safeguard.
That's different. If you get out there, if you meant
don't
well,
go and stay with this man. Yeah. Stay on your own place, and he does not need to know where you are.
That's what I'm saying. If you meant well, so say for instance, I try to fly you out somewhere. You mean well, I want to get to know him. Yeah, I'm going to come out to his city. I'm going to do this and that. And then I'm a fucking loser and you don't want to deal with me. That's something different. But don't fly out there with the whole intention. I'm not even going to see this dude. I got a little bit of money. I'm about to just go enjoy Dubai. That's trash. So that's using the person. Hold up. Because that's what you said. That's the same shit that women say about, like, keep it a buck, have real intentions and do this and that. Don't come out here with no bullshit intentions. That's the same shit that women say. If I met you and I just want to crack cheeks, say I just want to crack cheeks, right?
Yeah.
So make your intentions known. Don't come out with the bullshit intentions.
But if I don't like that, and then I'm telling you you're not getting that, and then you try me on
some bullshit. Okay, yeah, that's something different.
Oh, he tried me. Okay, so guess what? I'm going to go out there and enjoy myself.
See, that's the goalpost.
And that's what we about to do.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the goalpost. Because what we talking about is you said, if he want to send me out, I'm not even going to see him. I'm just go out there with my own money and enjoy myself.
If he's talking about can I get some cheeks? No, for me, that's the, okay, you want some cheeks? I'm not giving you no cheeks. Well, you know that I can get some cheeks. Okay, yeah, book the ticket. Book the ticket. I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be where you think I'm gonna be.
City Girls up 20. Oh, what's this fucking Scarlet A wearing a harlot? Fucking, I'm talking about that. Those are tramp
book
tactics.
The tickets, and I'm going because I told your ass one time. Okay, now you try me. So here we go.
I'm glad I'm middle class.
Thanks.
Glad I'm middle class because I would have broke a chair over your back like WWE. Oh my God, yeah. So what Bunny's saying, yeah, that's usually both parties really do need to keep intentions clear. If a man offered to fly me out and I have no interest in his manner, that would lead to eventual sex, then I wouldn't go. Exactly.
Well, I definitely, from experience, I haven't gone when people ask to, hey, come see me, whatever. Only friends and stuff like that. Yes, I go and whatever, but.
Shut up, dog.
Other than that, no. Just some random.
That's all I'm saying is women don't have to have sex. I'm not saying I don't agree with any man who say like, oh, I do this for you. I bought you a steak. You got to let me get them cheeks. No, that's crazy. What I'm saying is that people should make their intentions clear. If I just want to fuck, I should tell you I just want to fuck. But all I'm saying is if you don't think that man has a chance and you have no intentions of even meeting him when you get off the plane, it's wild to even waste that man money and fly out there. Like, that's trash. Now, if you fly out there, you meet him, and then you ain't digging it, or he don't say the right thing, or you was about to drop the panties and he say some goofy shit to talk him back up, fuck him. That's on him.
Yeah.
That's on him.
That's more than likely what's going to happen.
Fine. So and I 100% understand that. At that point, the dude got to realize you the one who your dumb ass spent all his money, this and that.
Live with have to eat that one, bro.
Eat that one, bro. Hope that wasn't your tax return money. Hope you ain't break the bank. I get that. But I'm just saying, don't fly out there on some bullshit to be like, oh, yeah, I wasn't going to meet him anyway, girl. We out here, City Girls up 20. No, you're going to get shot at the gas station.
Your flight come in?
Yeah, okay. And then when he see you, and this is another thing that people don't understand. Let me let somebody know something about gun laws right now. So this is a great time for it. when you are at the place to pick up your baggage, that is not a secure area. I can walk in with a gun in that area. So if I walk in with a gun, I see you there and you getting your little goddamn Hello Kitty bag and this and that, your City Girl summer bag, and like, get the fuck out of here, this and that, da, da, da. I'm about to go off to my hotel room and I blast your goddamn brains out. Yes, I am wrong. I am a terrible person. There's a special spot for me in hell. But there's also a spot for you in the afterlife now because your brains are splattered all over the goddamn carousel.
Anyway, go in disguise when it's time for you to go back home, since he's not going to know where you're going to be at during that time. Go in a little bit of disguise.
Yo, these are not the opinions of Legendary Operations, Uncle Legend's
Because
Corner, or Uncle Legend.
He bought the ticket, so he's going to know what time your flight leaves. So you want to make sure, okay, that you're in a place. Go as early as possible, okay?
Yeah, so, hey, Gantner, run it back because I get my HRs mixed up. What's 1808?
First of all, Bunny said, if I think he got the chance.
Jet blew me, please.
Jet blew me.
You see, she said, don't send me on no Spirit.
We doing KLM because we heard they got good dinners.
They got good dinners, KLM. But that's if you're going overseas. You know what I mean? That's if you're going overseas with KLM. But yeah, it is what it is. So speaking on that, while we're talking about the chivalry things and everything else, so it's been a lot of these posts and questions and stuff going around about if your man wake you up at 3 a.m. to make a sandwich, you making him a sandwich. Or at 3 a.m. you're going to make it. It's something to that effect. Like at 3 a.m. and I say, baby, can you make me a sandwich? You making me a sandwich?
Yeah, I'm making you a sandwich. I have made you food in middle of the mornings. Middle of the wee hours, the bewitching hours.
And I've done the same. Like I've grilled many a egg sandwiches that she like.
Fried egg.
And you know I make my sandwiches with love.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? Because I make them. Fox bite my sandwich, look at me, and she be like, I knew it's the reason I married you.
Come here, boy.
Come here, bring that dick here. Like, nah, but I'm gonna get up and make my lady, and I work hard, manual labor, 2 jobs.
Yeah.
In the Navy, I am.
Why is it so hard though?
Yo, for the people who feel that way about it, this is the thing that crazy me, and they talking about like, and this is saying like the man take care of everything. This is a situation we was talking about before, where it's like man take care of everything, nothing you could ask for, this and that, everything good, and he like, yo, I'm hungry, I want a sandwich.
First of all, you ain't gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get no sandwiches made like that.
Hey, baby, can you get up and make me a sandwich? I'm hungry.
That's borderline.
And I take care of everything. So how would I have to say it?
Just be like, you rub on my little fox butt. You say, babe, I'm really hungry. I'm like, you ain't eat nothing? No, I didn't. Can you make me a sandwich? I'm just hungry right now. Okay. I'm going to get up and I'll make you a sandwich. If I'm sick, I'll be like, in my head, though, I'll be like, God damn, why you? But what's going to come out is like, all right, babe. And I'm going to go and make you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly, I'm going to make that sandwich.
That's fine. Don't let it taste begrudgingly. I don't want no fucking begrudgingly on my sandwich. I said turkey, cheese, and eggs. I ain't say turkey, cheese, eggs, and begrudgingly. Ain't nobody asked for no goddamn begrudgingly. I don't want that shit on my menu options.
That's the sauce. What you mean?
Fuck out of here. That's no begrudgingly on my goddamn sandwich. Make my sandwich. But my whole thing about it is I would make a sandwich too. So when people sit here talking about like I wouldn't do it, I think it just comes down to like it's an amazing thing for me when they talking about the sacrifice. Hold on, Bunny said like you're awake and I'm asleep and you wake me up.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, whatever makes it. In what circumstance? Let's put it like this: for the women in the chat,
whatever circumstances undesirable.
What circumstances would be? What circumstances would 3 o'clock in the morning? What would a man have to say, do, or whatever for you to get your ass up and make a sandwich? Like, what are there any circumstances that would do? I get what Fox saying about like, don't talk to me mean. You just woke me up because Fox a motherfucker when she first wake up. Like, when I wake Fox up to go to the gym in the morning, let me tell you something.
Especially in morning?
Let me tell you something. I wake Fox up to go to the gym. I wake up a half an hour before Fox just to fight her.
Talk to me nice.
You know what I'm saying? Talk nice to me. You don't talk twice to me. But and Bunny said, yes, I would. A knuckle sandwich. See, Bunny always chooses violence. Yeah, she want to throw rabbit punches and shit over here. Let me at him. Let me at him. Come on. Let me at him. But anyway, my whole thing about it is like, why is it so hard? Like everybody like digging into this shit Like everybody be digging into the shit, like the nuance of like, well, why is this and why is that? Why is this?
Oh, he got 2 arms and he can go make his
Yeah,
own sound.
he got 2 arms. You got this and that. You got 2 arms. You can go pay this fucking mortgage.
Right. There's nothing
You got 2
wrong.
arms. I'm talking about the man is handling all his business.
Yeah.
But now, this is the case. This is the case, which ain't everybody's case. Ain't most cases. The man is handling all his business. He a good man. He what you consider a good man, which is probably some ridiculous shit, which means he's 7 feet tall. He got a 27 pack. He make $1 million a year. He got a dick like a fire hose. He got a jawline that's chiseled from fucking Greek gods and shit like that. Statues. He's beautiful. His skincare routine is amazing. He got a hairline like Jalen Rose. He's
I
just
don't know all these people. Okay.
yeah. So he's just over here doing all of this great stuff. You the only person who don't know Jalen Rose.
Probably is he
Guarantee everybody in the
he
chat
a
know who
rapper
Jalen
or
Rose is.
something.
This is why we will never do a sports podcast together.
Oh, he's
He's a fucking basketball player. Fucking, is he a rapper or something? And let me tell you something, Becky with the good hair. Like you over here, like, is he a rapper or something?
rapper?
Wearing a bunch of
Like, I don't
chains.
know.
Is he this? Like, but no, what I'm saying is like the man handling everything. And you telling me you can't go make a sandwich? Like, get into that sacrifice shit. Like, you talking about a sandwich? Like, he take care of everything. Like,
why is this
everything.
Not even that, babe, but it's like, so this is your partner, number one.
Your fucking partner.
And so what's wrong with a little bit of servitude?
Yeah. Like,
So
I think.
friendships have servitude. So why can't you go and do that? I'm sure you're going to need him to do something for you that's out of the normal scope of time. So
So it's like
what's
when you pregnant and you tell me at 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, babe, could you go get me some random shit that's still open till 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and I got a whole ass damn to get a ticket. That's expected of me. That's being a good man. So what I'm saying is, when Daddy say make me a sandwich, that means because it's just like what's old boy name who I can't remember the actor name. He plays he gonna be the new Captain America, black dude. He's the one who flies with the wings and shit like that. You know the dude who got the suit with the wings and shit like that.
yeah, how he going to be Captain America?
Cause Captain, it's comic book
He's
shit.
supposed
Captain,
to be a wing
stop.
dude.
Captain America dies. He becomes new Captain America. Captain America is a mantle that gets passed, just like most of them. Like there's gonna be new Black Panthers. There's
So he's
gonna
not
be
going to be the Thunderbird guy anymore?
She said Thunderbird.
Whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, you drank Thunderbird growing up. Fire.
I
Did you?
did.
Explains a lot about why you trying to get flown out to Dubai and treat somebody like shit because you was out here drinking Thunderbird and acting a whole ass and everything else. So what I'm all
What
right.
I'm saying is, and then we get into the comments.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is this is just like if the dude taking care of everything got to do, and there got to be some circumstances when this man asks you to do something like this, because a lot of times in a relationship you're gonna be put in a position to do something that's uncomfortable. You know what's uncomfortable? All the shit that this man's probably doing to provide your lifestyle. So if he asks you for a fucking sandwich, get up and make a goddamn sandwich. We're not talking about when you over there fucking with old boy who work at Mickey D's or some shit like that, and he just brought home some nuggets. This motherfucker don't pay nothing, but he ain't paying shit out here. You taking care of him. Listen, we're not talking about this dude. We're not talking about the dude that you arguing with. We talking about the healthy relationship that none of us apparently have. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the man who taking care of shit that apparently no woman apparently has or something. No good man fucking exists or something like that. And he just asked for a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? He asked for a sandwich and is, well, why you gotta he can get up and make a sandwich. Just like you can get up and pay this goddamn mortgage too. So, but in the comments, Bunny said, all jokes aside, yeah, respectful and balanced, supportive marriage. One person can be woken up out their sleep. What? Oh, I started rubbing my leg because I've been with you too goddamn long. I'm over here rubbing my leg for no reason.
When you're with somebody, I mean, you definitely take on their traits. You definitely take on their traits, and damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, so a balanced, supportive marriage. One person can be woken up out their sleep to make their partner a sandwich. Adversely, the person would also never think of waking their partner up that's sound asleep to make a sandwich. And that's true. Because if Fox was sound asleep, I wouldn't wake up to make a sandwich. I'm awake, so I'll go make my own goddamn sandwich, and I'll probably make her
And if
one.
I smell it, I was just about to say, if I turn over and smell it.
Soon as she smell the garlic powder, onion powder, and butter hit the pan.
You get me?
Somebody eating snacks. You know me.
You know me?
You know me. But yeah, so Bunny, that's 100% on point. Listen, everybody's relationship different. They should do it work for them. But if you disturb me in my REM sleep for a sandwich, I'm ruining everybody's life. That's my relationship. Yes, that's your relationship. God bless. But under those circumstances, that's what we're talking about. To me, that shit is like crazy. Like, it's so many women that I ain't making no motherfuckers say, I ain't doing this and that, da 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 da. And you got women who talking about something. My man pay this, and he take care of all of that. He a good man, and he dick me down the way I'm supposed to whenever I want to, and this and that. And da, 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 da.
What are you doing for that good man? And
you know you don't deserve him.
And flip side, what are the men doing for the good women that they have?
Yeah, but this is the mean man about good women, because all women are good. All women is this and that. Yo, I started listening to her name is Love Dorsey, and she get called to pick me all the time. She had me hollering.
Is that the one that we was watching at the gym?
At the gym, yesterday or something. She had like the red hair, and she was talking about it. And this woman wrote in, and she like, "What if I listen to all your advice? I listened to all your advice, and I already knew this stuff, and I was implemented, and I was doing it, and the man still for years, what he say, promises, abuse, cheating, for years, this and that, da da da. Then
That's
what?
on you, baby. Not even that for you. You don't have to take that for years. Number one, but
that's the goddamn accountability towards your life. You must say she kept saying that shit. She like years of abuse, promises, cheating, abuse, promises, cheating.
You gave
years
all of that.
Abuse, promises.
You gave
cheating.
all of that to the wrong person.
Yeah, my thing is this.
So,
you a goddamn fool.
Yeah.
Like, that's you, baby. You dumb. Don't blame that shit on all men. Men don't deserve this. Men don't deserve that. Because your dumb ass decided then be a punching bag. You was a spawn partner.
That's the one you picked. That's the one you attracted.
That's you, baby.
Number one, you attract those people in your life that is going to serve some kind of purpose for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a growth. Number one, it's always going to be growth.
Even if it's just your eye growing off your face because your dumb ass stayed there for promises, abuse, cheating.
Yeah, all these years. So, and you definitely do have to take accountability for that. Like I said, I was in an abusive relationship, an abusive marriage for a long time. And I could say now, going through everything that I went through, like, it was on me, 100%.
And
on me to stay.
And that is the number one thing.
To stay. Like, why did I do this? I owe myself better than this. So that's a self-value and self-worth thing.
So one of my number one red flags when dealing with a woman is when they sit there and they talk about everybody they dealt with was fucked up except them.
Yeah.
When I hear that shit, and I don't know, and men do the same thing, but obviously I don't fuck with dudes.
They do.
So, yeah. So when a woman sit there and be able to like, all these men did this, and they did that, and this and that. So you just perfect? You just out here just halo spinning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just you, right? Like, and then you sitting here talking about all these years of promises, abuse, cheating, years of promises, abuse, cheating. And she kept saying that. She was like, this should sound like the hook for a song. Years of promises, abuse, cheating, years of promises, abuse, cheating. It's like, and then somebody's supposed to look at you like, oh, now, and then I decided to leave. Oh, so you the smart one? Because I get real tired of hearing that narrative of like, oh, you got drugged through the mud and you stood by somebody. Hey, bro, you can't stand by everybody. You can't stand by everybody. It's like dudes, guess what? A lot of dudes stayed with team. Jerry West, he on the NBA logo. He stayed by a team that wasn't winning. He ain't never win a goddamn ring. So you can't just sit there and stay in a bad situation and then be like, well, I stood by. You stood by. Yeah, you were loyal. For what, though? Like, you put yourself in a bad situation. That's your accountability. You fucked up. Like, don't nobody want to hear all that. Years of promises, abuse, cheating. Like, that's on you, baby. That's on you.
Yeah.
What else we had on there? Before I start making the remix.
Have you accepted accountability for your decisions in a previous or current mate?
Decisions like what?
Or relationships, anything. If it didn't work out, if you felt like you were being drained of energy, if you felt like you were getting the short end of the stick all the time, if you felt all these different things, have you accepted accountability on your part about that situation?
I think I've done, in
Y'all
my
can answer
opinion,
that in the chat too.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think I've done a good job of accepting. Like, when I talk about my ex-wife, nobody never hear me say nothing bad about my ex-wife. Mm-hmm. In fact, the only person that's ever heard me say something bad about my ex-wife is my ex-wife. Like, you ain't never heard me say nothing bad about my ex-wife.
You say.
Huh? What? You talking to me? I said something bad about my ex-wife?
Yeah, it was one time, though.
All right, one time out of goddamn almost the decade of marriage or something like that. So, yeah, so I don't speak ill on my ex-wife because, like, my ex-wife helped me to become the man that I am today through growth. Like, I grew a lot in that relationship. Mm-hmm. And regardless of what happened, this, that, and the third, I don't got nothing bad to say about it, and I want nothing but to see her well. I go out my way to make sure that her and my kids are good.
Yeah, you do. You go, like, way out. Yep. You go out the way.
You feeling some type of way? Is you feeling some type of way?
You got the way. You should.
You
should not be sorry for that. Number one.
Yo, you can't have me as your husband and your ex. All right, so just it just ain't gonna work that way. But I accept the responsibility. Like and me, so me, the way I look at it like this is like I'm a man. I run a relationship. So if my marriage failed, like God forbid if we was to fail, which means we're gonna die within the 24-hour period afterwards. But if we wasn't to make it, I feel like that shit's on me because one, just like I firmly believe that women own sex, men own relationships. It's like I chose to be in this relationship. I chose to marry you. In fact, I had to buy an expensive ass ring. Yeah, I had to buy an expensive big ass ring and propose in an extravagant format where I put an airplane in the fucking air and several other things throughout the day to propose to my now wife and everything. If we fail, I take responsibility for that. Because at the end of the day, it's just like a team, right? Like if you on a team and the team don't win, like the Lakers got smacked. LeBron take responsibility for that. You got smacked. You know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers ain't make it. It's his fault. Like you the leader of the team. You the captain. You that guy. I am that guy in my relationship. Mm-hmm. So if I don't make it, then it's like I'm going to take a lot of that heat. I'm going to put it on me, right? So it is what it is. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to take that. And I think I've done that in previous relationships. Okay. Now, have you?
Oh, yeah. I tell you, things that I felt like I did wrong in the relationships. So I definitely take accountability for some, because all the stuff that happened, it wasn't just me. Being abused, I'm never going to take responsibility for that because under no circumstances, I should have been beaten the way that I was continuously. But I do take accountability in the fact that I allowed myself to stay in that situation. That's what I take accountability for because I could have chose something different for myself had I valued myself, had I chose me over the other person. So absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I'll take responsibility for that.
Art said every day. Art, do you accept responsibility for the way that you bust my goddamn eardrums in Tampa, Florida? Do you take responsibility for that, sir? Do you take responsibility for the way you worked my eardrums? Like I had to go take an audiogram for the United States military and get my baseline reset because I can't hear the way I used to in my youth because of you, Art.
We're not doing that to Art no more. Listen, anyway, next topic, what we were talking about was since we were talking about abuse and abusive situation that I've been through, when is it okay to hit a woman? When is it okay?
What y'all think in the chat? Because I'm about to get
canceled.
In the
chat, when is it okay to hit a woman?
So I was asking the boys at work, man. I was asking the boys at work about this one and saying like, yo, when do you think it's all right to hit a woman? Like, no, I started off with, how was you raised? And I was raised not to hit a woman. But my mama, every man in my life told me don't hit a woman. Mm-hmm. Every woman in my life, my grandmother, mother, and all them told me, don't hit a woman. But you can hit bitches and men. So if she want to act like a bitch or she want to act like a man, then you can put your hands on her, right? So, it gets me back to this video Dude gets out the car. His old lady, she beating his head like a fucking drum. Dude, one hand balled up, one hand open. Boom, get into the business. Hit him upwards of like 50 times. Old boy walking away from his own car.
Why he stayed there for 50 hits?
No, he was walking away over he was walking away from her, this and that. She gunning down on him.
Accountability.
She gunning down on him. I kid, what's up, baby? Love you.
Okay.
I check the inbox soon as it's over, baby. Appreciate you. My big sister came in to check.
Hey, sis.
You know what I'm saying? Checking on her little bro. But, yeah, so he getting thumped. He got tired of this shit. He go ahead and hit her with a quick right. She go to sleep, REM sleep, eyes rolling. And dudes up here like, and then you got the women and men in there. You should never hit a woman. You should, they up here like, well, if he that athletic that he could knock out in one punch, he probably could have ran away. He got to run away, leave his car, and this and that. Like, we need to keep the same energy about men shouldn't hit women. Nobody should hit nobody. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
I do agree with that. And so as far as hitting her, I really do think he could have restrained her. How
many punches he got to take?
I don't know. Depending on how fast he is in restraint. Like, that's up to him. How many punches he gonna take?
Okay.
But
So now
I do think that he would need to learn how to restrain people.
So why do you gotta?
So
I
you
gotta
should-
go
I
learn
get that.
jujitsu.
Just like how I get the feeling of that. Just how women like, so I gotta be carrying this and I gotta do this to protect myself when I'm just going to
Men
a
gotta
fucking
do the
party.
same thing.
Right. I get this. I get what you're saying. So I get that feeling, that sentiment behind it. But I don't think that he should necessarily result to that. I think that if anything, he should try everything in his power to. Just because of that knockout factor
Okay.
or that depth
Okay,
factor.
so say it's a small
because
dude.
he is stronger.
Okay.
I think that he should be able
So
to
say he ain't
restrain
stronger.
her.
Then at what point can he sock her?
It's a motherfucking fair fight. Fuck that. He can do what he wants.
Like let's say offensive. Let's go ahead and say it's your ex, and I know he can't beat you in a fight. So let's say it's your ex.
Which ex? Oh. That's all one thing I'm like, which ex?
Hi, baby mama. But so I'm
got
just
laid out before. Like,
so what I'm saying is I ain't talking
Okay.
about your ex-husband. I'm talking about that. So you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're
So I'm
talking
just saying he can't whoop you.
nah, he would have his work.
So
cut
what
out.
I'm saying, if you decided to
I
go
would
off
give
one
his
day
work.
and you out here Falcon punch, you out here giving his ass the business, at what point can he start socking it to you? Because he can't restrain you.
No, he wouldn't be able to restrain me.
Like I have to actually
It'll
use
be-
man strength to restrain you.
It would probably be a fair fight. Probably at that point.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
We probably gonna have to
So
run
it's
through
so
it.
it's a so
We
it's
gonna
a
have to run
size.
through it. We gonna have to run
So
through
it's a
it.
size match. So he can go ahead and start teeing
No.
off from the get go. But me, I gotta get thumped and then grab you.
You way
Hold
too
on,
big.
baby.
You
Hold
have to
on,
grab
baby.
me. You have to PMT me and
PMT what?
physical management training. You have to. You
Red
figure
naked
that
choke.
out.
You going to sleep.
You have to figure that out.
Night.
You have to figure that out. Don't put your hands on me. You have to hold me, restrain me, keep me. You use all of that to keep me stabilized somewhere. That's it. But
Use all
somebody
that to
else,
use-
if I'm really getting the best of somebody, like if it was my son, okay, and he
Yes.
tried, and he has tried numerous times to stop this person from beating up on
What
him.
numerous
He's not gonna get
times?
beat up. I would
Hold
not tell
on.
my
Hold
son.
on. Hold on. Let me restart the Instagram chat. Hold on.
Okay. So anyway, while he's doing that, let me read the these hands are for everyone. So yeah, he said these hands are E-rated for everyone. All right. Joe Gatner. Okay. Joe says equal rights, equal fights. But I will not throw the first punch. Okay. I get that, but I still think that as a man, because the physiology of us differences, I think you do need to try to restrain that person first. Like if she beating your ass, then okay, I think you probably gonna have to fight back. But if she beating your ass, then that's a problem.
So is we
Yeah.
equal or we not?
I think just try your best to walk away, man. Just try your best
So-
to leave the situation. I know somebody like me, if I was to get like really riled up and I'm fighting, you ain't walking no way. You gonna get all that I'm feeling, all this fire inside, all of it is gonna be readily available. Okay, so I don't know how you would walk away from somebody like
Hey yo, my boy Joe said I'm 5'9", 145. I ain't trying to fight. I'm on that easy E shit.
5'9".
5'9", 145.
You are my height, and I weigh more than you.
You'll whoop him. You'll whoop him. So I'm saying you
Joe,
fight.
you might want to run from me. Okay.
Why he gotta run? Why can't he just thump
Hey,
you?
square up, pussy. Square up.
That's my
Square
wife.
up.
Squaw up, pussy. No, so that's what I'm saying is like, if you deem it a fair fight, if you deem it a fair, so if he Bruce Leroy out here and he get the glow,
He gonna get in trouble at the end of the day. So I
He
think
gonna get
that
in
we
trouble,
shouldn't.
see.
But see, that's what women do though. Women know that. Oh, if you put your motherfucking hands on me, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna do nah. Like you shouldn't have to do all of that in the first place. But this is a matter of what we live in. Women do try men. They do put their hands on men, which I think is inappropriate. I think us putting our hands on each other is inappropriate. So if I ever put my hands on anybody before, I'm truly sorry. It is inappropriate. I was
God damn, Joe
In my
said
right
catching
mind.
rounds instead of hands. Damn, Joe, you out
Dang,
here
you
shooting,
trying to
bitch?
murk people, Joe.
Sir.
You can't do that, Joe. You
Hey,
can't do that.
he said these equality bullets.
Oh,
You want this equality? Equality bullets.
Joe? You can't do that.
Why can't he do that?
You can't do that.
If I jumped on
You
Joe,
can't bring a gun to a hands fight. Okay, you can't do that. Use your hands. If you don't have skillful hands, then you need to go find a boxing club. You need to go make yourself ready and available.
So a man got to go get a
Listen,
black belt
you gotta go get
jujitsu.
no gun though. You don't have to. That's what I think. You people so quick to go and shoot somebody. They so quick to use a weapon against somebody. Like, use your hands. What's up with your hands?
Okay.
People don't fight the way they used to no more. Everybody want to go and grab something. Like, use your hands. Or use what's in the environment. You can't use a bullet. That's totally unfair.
So I can crack you in the head with a Heineken bottle. I'm just saying, like you making like that. That's what I'm saying. It's either
Go ahead.
It's either even if it ain't. It's either even or it ain't. So what you saying is like, so you
I'ma
could thump
use
me.
This. You see this bottle? You go ahead, grab your Heineken bottle. This is probably 10 times the size of your Heineken bottle. Go ahead. We both have bottle
Okay,
fight.
boss. Okay, boss.
Nah, but no, we do not condone domestic violence at all. I'm a domestic violence survivor, so that's definitely not something that we want to do. But
Yeah, that's my
everybody need to
shit.
keep their hands to
Keep
themselves.
this is my thing. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop. Like like we were just talking about chivalry and chauvinism.
Right.
It ain't like I'm telling you right there. Like women can keep saying this shit all they want about. Oh, a man should never do this. A man should never do that. All right, cool. I hear you talking, but what I'm saying is like you say all of that. You say all of these things about well this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't. But if it's your son, and your son is out there getting thumped, like when you sit there and you watch Squirrel come back, and he got a black eye, he got a tooth knocked out. Because his little friend, look at you balling your fists up. Look at you. Now you want to go beat old girl up right now.
That's another alternative, though.
So wait till you get thumped up.
Get your sisters, get your mama, get your aunties, get whoever else, if you don't want to put your hands on this woman because you're going to kill her. So I would say get all of us other women folk in the house to go handle your life.
I got to get beat up first.
You don't have to get, sometimes you just got to take it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, I don't condone that.
Hey, yo, why Art know what kind of wine you got
say,
over there? Art in the chat, he said Taylor Port.
Hell yeah, it's Taylor Port because that's the highest ABV, okay? One of the highest ABV, and it's cheap, okay? So, anyway, if you go to Naked Wines, though, you can get a whole bunch of wines from all over, from Craftsman everywhere, okay? You get like 12 bottles for under $100, and it's dope. Anyway. We'll talk about that on another Wine Me Up podcast. But
notes for Fox's podcast.
But yeah, I do think that you shouldn't put your hands on anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. But yes, I do implore all other options. Why do you keep getting up? Wine me up. Wine me up. Let's see what's going on. I agree, Fox. If you shoot a woman... What do you say? Agreed, Fox. If you shoot a woman that's fighting you. Right. Like, she fighting you. Like, what you gonna pull out? Damn, why? Why are we doing this?
I'm gonna tell you why he's doing it, because getting his ass whooped.
Art, make that for me one day. Next time y'all have your house party or gathering, make that for me one day. I am there. I've never tried it, but it sounds great. Make that for me. Okay? Don't forget, put that on a list of things to do. And we will be there. Definitely be there.
Oh, bring about the gas station one.
Yeah, so basically, what happened was, and this is a Bay thing he had mentioned. We were talking earlier, and, he was talking about an instance that's on the internet, actually, where a woman was seen getting her ass whooped by her man, okay? And this guy came in to save the day, just a bystander. He came in to save the day. I don't know if they were at a mall or near a car or whatever the case is. He'll come back to clarify. However, she was getting her ass whooped. The guy came in to save her, basically, to defend her honor. And the guy ended up getting his ass beat by her. Okay, and so it's like, when is saving someone? When is chivalry? Because that's a part of chivalry as well, what we were talking about earlier. So when is defending a woman's honor? Why is that not okay with some women? Why then? Because you see now your man thumping on you, another man come in to defend you and thump on your man. Why then do you feel the need to come and fight for your man, the man that's kicking your ass in the first place? I don't understand that. Anybody in the chat who can enlighten me on that? I have no idea Like I would never, if somebody come in when I was being abused and help me, we fighting them together. That's what we doing. Thank you for giving me a little leverage, and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing now. That's me. So I don't understand why he said equality thing. What do you mean by equality thing, Joe? What do you mean by equality? And so Joe said, "That's the thing. I'll fight to the best of my abilities till someone pulls something, not trying to catch a case."
All right.
What
So
do you mean pull something? Pull a beat your ass, Joe?
all right. So what happened with that case is, old girl getting thumped at the gas station. Old boy hop out. He tried to be Captain Save-A-Ho. He come out there, try to do something with the old boy. He gets shot, dead. They hop in the car, drive off. Yo, so at a point, like when women sit here talking about, because I was listening to a podcast where a woman sat there and talked about, she started popping off, talking crazy to a man, and all this shit happened. And then she was like, well, why all these men ain't do nothing? We don't live in this time to just sit here and be making the assumption that, well, these women is acting real ladylike, boy, so we should be defending them and this and that. It's like, yeah, you can fuck around and lose your life. So you would not be okay with the fact that your husband's dead because...
No, I wouldn't, because he helped somebody else that didn't know.
Yeah.
Me and you gonna have some business.
Now Fox gonna hunt you down.
Now, your ass, not you, your husband probably gonna be in a jail cell. I'm gonna be in a women's correctional facility after that.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now.
gonna be there, and my husband not.
Let me tell you something, young lady.
To live another day.
Let me tell you something. If Legend hop out to defend you, and Legend die, you coming to join me shortly.
You will be coming.
You coming to join shortly. I see you in hell. You meet me. I'll be in Valhalla, toasting up port wine.
So yeah, Bunny says they're mentally abused. They're so deeply abused that they're vying for the affection of. It's just that you're vying for the affection of your abuser. So that's codependency, right? So that's a part of codependency, right? So we try whatever means in fear of losing something. That anxiety comes from that fear. And the reason why we make the decisions that we make is because of that codependency that we carry. So
this is the crazy thing I heard in the comments, right? When I looked at the comments of that video, a woman gonna say like, yo, if you don't see me screaming for help, then mind your business. So if you just get punched in the eye and you sleep, well, she ain't screaming for help. Let me go ahead and step over her ass like AI over TI.
That was ignorant of her to say.
Teron Lou.
That was ignorant of her to say because as a victim of domestic violence, I never screamed for help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I never screamed for help. So I would have wanted someone to help me, to give me the courage and the boldness. Like, okay, this is my moment now.
I'm gonna tell you.
Instead, I had to have my Tina Turner moment, is what I call it myself, on my own.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I done told. Bunny said she's currently being abused. If she's saying something like that, probably.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
like bullshit.
It's okay. Look, long time screaming for help. I don't need your help.
I'm gonna put it like this: keep your fucking hands to yourself. Because at the end of the day, anytime that you put your hands on somebody, man, woman, child, wildebeest, goddamn transformer, whatever you is, expect for somebody to put their hands back on you. And then women got to understand that, like, you could think a lot of things are equal, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a good chance that if you put your hands up with a man, it ain't gonna work out for you. Yeah, there's some fighters out there who could do some things. There's some women out there who have some great training and this and that. But if we go average for average, it's not gonna turn out good for us. So keep your hands to yourself and don't be expecting chivalry to save you from acting an ass. Like you excuse yourself from chivalry when you decided to put your hands on a man and act ass. You put yourself in that position. Now when you get thumped and makeup can't cover that orbital bone, that's on you.
Yep.
So you need to understand that. It's just like I teach
you ran out of excuses at the doctor. You ran into Doves. You fell down steps. You got jumped at the party.
You got the ladybug shades on. You just out here.
When you run out of excuses, then what? You know, so it's hard though. It's hard when you're in that situation though. The entanglement of it all, it's very difficult to get out. It's not as easy as some people may think. It took me years to get out. So I can definitely say that I had to plan an escape, and I think that's the most important thing. You have to plan your escape.
So, like, and she said most victims suffer in silence out of pure fear. It's hard for people outside that experience to understand. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about women hitting men.
Oh, women hitting men. Men too. It's the same. It's going to be the same psychology.
No, but
it's going to be the same type of psychology. Their fear, whatever it is that's keeping them there, which is fear.
Oh, like fear of
They're
losing
gonna-
them, fear of this and that.
Yeah, fear of whatever that codependency is.
Okay, yeah,
it's
yeah.
going. It's difficult. It's not as easy as you think.
But I'm not talking about the people should leave. I'm not even putting this on the other person. I'm talking about if you're a woman and you hit me and I knock you back into your daddy's dick. Don't talk about like you shouldn't have did that. You a man. No, you shouldn't have hit me. Like
keep your hands
you
to yourself.
obviously don't have a high level of common sense. If you are 5'2", 125 pounds, soaking wet, and you see me and decide that I am the man and you should punch because your misandry and ran deep today, that is a bad choice on you. I'm not saying like me. I think I'm at a point where right now, I think I'm at a point right now where like
Yes, Bonnie.
yeah.
I agree.
I'm at a point right now. Well, I've always been at a point where I've been a pretty big dude, except for up until like I didn't have a growth spurt until I was like fucking 4th or 5th grade. I was a small then, but I always got taught never hit women. And then I understand the luxury that I have of not having to hit a woman because I'm huge, right? I'm huge in comparison, so I get it. But what I'm saying is, don't put your fucking hands on me. Like realistically, that's bullying and that's pussy shit
It
for a
is.
woman. Like I
It
won't
is
hit you.
bullying.
So like if Fox was to start teeing off on me right now, all I'm gonna do is restrain her. That's pussy shit because you know I'm not gonna fight you. If Fox knew that I was gonna fight her toe to toe, like if you was abusive,
He know me.
that's what I'm saying. It's like if you knew I was gonna fight you toe to toe, you wouldn't do it, right? Like we don't put our hands on each other, and we understand that because it's like we just gonna use these words like human beings because we ain't fucking Planet of the Apes around here.
Yeah.
We're humans. We're just gonna talk and understand this shit or don't understand this shit, but we ain't about to do all this fighting. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
We learned that in kindergarten. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants this gun in your head.
Gun to your head from putting your hands on other folk. Okay? Gun to your head. I'm going to change the tone up, guys. Okay? Gun to your head. Would you have a micro penis that leaks fluid anytime something brushes against it, or a size C man boobs that leaks?
Man, let me tell you right now.
Micro penis, y'all get in the chat. Micro penis that leaks fluid anytime something brushes against it, or size C man boobs
I ain't seen a
That
size
leak.
C in a long time.
that leak.
Size C that leak?
Yeah.
Man, I'm like the goddamn bulldog out here. No, ain't that what you mean? He the man that's tough. Ain't tough. Tape them titties up like the goddamn studs do. He the man. He said that. So they ain't tough at all. I ain't taking no micro penis because I'm not about to be out here with a micro penis. Fuck all that. That's tough, man. Give me them titties.
Joe Gardner said,
Give me them
titties.
That's what I'm
'cause
talking
it's
about,
the
Joe.
wellness.
Give me the titties. Like, give me. I'm talking about. I'm out here with the. Boom. I'm gonna be out here like Saucy Santana twerking on a motherfucker. Bop, 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 bop. Like you crazy as hell if I'm about to be out here with a leaky ass baby dick. Like,
You can have leaky ass size C titties though.
okay, tape them up. Tape them up. Get the ace bandage out. 12 feet. Roll it.
Oh my
Like,
god.
ain't no way. Plot twist. Keep it a buck. It's a plot twist. It's a lot of men out here with titties anyway.
Not size C though.
No, there's some dudes out here with size. I just
we
watched
know.
the video.
Those cantaloupe, size C's are cantaloupe. So we ain't size
Man,
C.
listen,
They
bro.
don't have
I'm gonna
size
tell you,
C.
keep it a buck. Half of women bisexual anyway. You get titties and dick. Guess what? I mean, I'm out here, bro. But I'm telling you what you ain't gonna have. You ain't about to have this goddamn baby drip dick. That's what we not gonna do. I'm about to be out here with the titties. I'm talking about titties leaking, come through dripping. Ric Flair drip, come through drip. I'm Migos out here.
Yo thirsty ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Joe said nobody like millimeter Peters. Like, you know what I'm saying, Joe? Ain't nobody, hey, bruh. Ain't nobody, I come in there, I got the micro dick. You ever seen a micro USB? That's what I think of when you saying the micro dick.
That's what you think about micro.
Yeah, micro USB. Like, come on.
Oh my god, I'm so done.
Ain't no motherfucking way. And I'm telling you right now. Yeah, he the man said, you right, titties all day. You goddamn right. And I'm coming through with the camouflage bra to match my shorts, cuz. Fuck you saying, bro. I'm out here. I'm taping the titties up. I'm doing everything. Fucking studs be out here taping their titties up, doing all types of shit, man. Out here, Young M.A. been taping titties forever, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
All these women been out here, these studs been out here taping titties forever, and you think I'm about to take micro dick? Micro dick? I don't even know how big a micro dick is, but micro is not big. Motherfucker, my context clues say, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I'm about to just be out, like, that's all I got to offer. It don't matter how good. It don't matter how good my body look. I'm out here. I look like Chris Hemsworth. I'm your boyfriend, damn Aquaman.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. I'm out here, Jason Momoa. You like, damn, listen, imagine Jason Momoa pull that thing out and it's just squirting. Little leaky ass.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you know you can't make a wife out of a hole.
Hey, thank you guys for sitting with us at Uncle Legend Corner. We appreciate your support as always.
I want to go home.
Today, we did talk about some sensitive subjects, even though we made light of some things. National Domestic Violence Hotline, 800-799-7233. If you or anyone you know are experiencing abuse, please contact 800-799-7233. Peace.
Peace. I like how you duck that gun to your head, too.
You know me?
Not for that gun in your head.
Okay, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. The recording has stopped. So we're done recording the show. Y'all jumping in. The podcast just ended. Sorry you missed it.
Just ended.
We're going to post it in a couple of days, so you'll have that.
The
also,
audio. Video's up.
The audio. Yeah, the video is already up. Also, I don't know what you guys view on, but we can be found in various locations. If you have Podbean, go to our Uncle Legends Corner Linktree page. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on iHeart.
Wherever you listen to podcasts.
Wherever you listen to Amazon Music, we're on all of that. So
we're on that Google shit. Androids.
Don't do that. Don't even do that. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
Just so you know.
So wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find us, Uncle Legends Corner. Anyway, what y'all got going on out there? We're just hanging around after the show for a little while. If y'all have any questions or comments or y'all want to talk about something totally random, we are here for it. What do you do? What do you do? What's this?
3.6. I guess he's talking about how small the micro
wow,
dick is.
he Googled the micro dick. 3.6.
Or he pulled his pants down.
Are we talking? Oh, I was about to say 3 feet.
3 foot of dick? God damn. Well, you been faking this whole time. Hey, yo, my boy Joe said, ruining my goddamn search history out here for y'all. Your FBI man is like, what the fuck is going on around here?
He's like, do we have it? He's thinking. He already formulated his opinion about you, Joe. You got an MD. You got an MD. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Just so you know. Yeah, man.
Oh, my God.
Yo, well, hold on. And first of all, the gun in your head's not going to be no more. You just throwing gun in heads at me.
Because it's fun when it's you.
It could be both of us.
But I don't have
We's married.
But I don't have a dick and I already got big
Figure
titties.
it out. You ain't. She like, I ain't downgrading in no C's.
Downgrading no fucking C's. I got triple C's over here. No.
Done it.
My everybody man is all fucked up. Gotta keep them on. That's right.
Keep on their fucking toes.
Like
Earn your
That's
money,
right.
Mr. FBI man. Earn your money.
For real.
Yeah, I'm about done with this one. You got shit to do.
Y'all, what's up? Y'all
Y'all
good?
got anything?
We
Y'all
got
straight?
To leave. Tay 2095 just joining. We
Appreciate you joining. We done with the podcast,
yeah,
man.
we're
You
a
hopped
little
in.
late.
So for people, if you hop in on the Instagram, just understand that the Instagram, for those who still here, the Instagram cut off after an hour. So I got to start it back up. It's going to be some difficulties. That's why I kept hopping up. But
Instagram
it is.
lame. I don't know
I
why y'all be on
recommend-
Instagram. Anyway, Instagram is so lame.
I'm not going to
It's
say
not.
that because
It's
I want all
compared
the
to
followers.
Facebook.
No, I want all the followers. So don't listen to that shit that Fox talking
Go
about.
on Facebook.
Listen to me on
You
anything.
know
I'm
they got Facebook if they got Instagram. Go on your Facebook and see us. Uncle Legends.
Joe
Corner.
said he want to talk about homemade machine guns and gardening. So we've been entertaining some ideas of things we're going to do for the next podcast coming up.
Yeah.
And branching out into, like, obviously we always going to keep this one because this me and Fox thing right here. This our baby. But we talking about, like, Fox going to get into some, like, shit that, like, I really can't hold much of a torch to. And I'm going to get some
But
things
he'll
that
be
Fox
there.
can't really whole much of a talk show. And I'll be
there.
around.
And I'll be around.
Yeah, like we'll be around for each other's podcasts. Like it might just be me popping in like, I don't know shit, and then sliding off or something like that. Like that might be it, but it is what it is, right? So we'll be good. We'll be good. We got those ideas for the podcast. I'm probably come out with a whole Fox coming out with the whole spiritual, astrology, herbs.
We ain't solidified all of that. So
I don't know. Fox gonna be doing home podcast though.
yeah,
We still ironing down names. I'm be doing a podcast. I might be. I want to do one about some gun shit, this and that. So we'll get heavy into that. Have some guests. We'll definitely be pulling people on. And if y'all want to be a guest on this podcast, I mean, come through. Like,
yeah.
all you gotta do is let us know.
This podcast currently.
If you don't know how to use email, you probably got one of our numbers, and if you don't, then you probably just need to use the fucking email at AskUncleLegend@gmail.com.
AskUncleLegend@gmail.com.
Fox checks email. Everybody who know me personally know I don't give a fuck about email. I let my email, when my email get full, I start a new email. But for the AskUncleLegend@gmail.com, Fox is on that. So y'all not about to get one.
It'll come.
And Joe, if you want to be in, it's like if you want to be on this podcast, just
yes, just hit us up.
come through with some topics you want to talk about, chop it up, this and that. We'll do the logistics, figure
we'll
it
throw
out.
some at you, and you just see how you
Oh
respond.
yeah, or do that. You know what I mean?
And you could be an anonymous guest as well. We had an anonymous guest.
Yeah,
last
we had
podcast.
we had Nasty
Nate.
We had, if you look at podcast 41
Yeah.
or whatever, Nasty Nate, that's the homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His name is not Nate.
No, yeah, it was
Plot
anonymous.
twist.
So
But that was his anonymousness,
Yeah.
so we kept on.
yeah, so we didn't have him on camera. He was sitting with us, but
Yeah, he was sitting right here next to me.
Yeah,
But,
no one could
You
see
know
him.
what
We
I'm
just
saying?
hear his voice, and that was it.
yeah.
So you
But-
can definitely be anonymous, and also across the air too. If you're overseas or wherever you are, you can also be a part of the podcast. We'll just do some check-ins with you via telephone to beam you
Yeah,
in,
and-
Scotty.
and-
We'll beam you in,
And
Scotty.
Joe, if you don't got the streaming gear, something like that, we can still do telephone. Like if you
Yeah.
somewhere quiet, you got your headphones, you got a clear connection or whatever, I could pipe you in. I could pipe you in through the soundboard and everything like that. So if you a guest and that's what's holding you back, and you want to be
Yeah,
a
you
guest,
don't
you want to
have
be
to
on a
be.
podcast, and that's
Yeah.
what's holding you back, talking about I don't got gear for it, well, we can get around that, right?
We
Like
got
all you need to do is be somewhere quiet,
legit
blah, blah,
equipment.
blah, blah. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Your boy then became a tech guy. I fucks with the electrons. Oh yeah. If you streaming on Twitch, then gang, you good. You Gucci.
Yeah.
All right,
You
I
good.
got to slide.
We gotta go, guys. Peace out. Okay, we see you on
Peace, Joe. You got my number. My
Sunday.
number's still the same, bro.